Hi everyone, this is Queen Cleopatra. Today I just have a small thing to say. I've seen that, people are always trying to intercept other people's destinies. All I can say is if your time has come, it is come. Nobody can intercept your destiny or, disrupt it if God has decided that it is your destiny. And to some people also, you must know what your destiny is. You know how I really started to become the person that God wanted me to be is the day I realized who I am and I started believing who I am. If you are never believing who you are, if you are always running around in circles, doesn't mean if you have money or not. And you do not come to the place where you believe who you are and start acting accordingly, your life will always be a circus. You will always run around in circles. And for a long time, I had a lot of people creating circuses in my life, creating confusion in my life, spiritually and physically. And this was because I did not know who I was and the power that I had. And only when I started accepting who I was, God released the power, because I would not have been able to handle that sort of power if I was still in a mindset that I did not know who I was. And that is why I can still stand today. I used to like to cool down with a drink, but the day I decided to stop with that stuff, with that lifestyle, I never looked back. And that is because I realized who I was. I stepped into my power and I started to take God seriously and also to start living the life that He'd given me. And because I was grateful, I never went back. I healed it. Also, our problem is we don't listen when God warns us. When God says don't drink, when God says don't do drugs, listen to Him and force yourself into the right lane. I used to force myself because sometimes I would sit with people who are maybe drinking beer or what, and I like to, I was a party person. I like to have fun. I still have fun, but not in that same way. So if God said put down the drink, I put it down. I would hear sometimes clearly in my mind God's telling me, no, this is not for you. Get up and go home. And I would leave. I would make an excuse and I would leave because I started to value my progress and who I was more than having friends who obviously did not care. Or maybe some of them cared, but I could not follow that lifestyle anymore. So this for me is what I can tell you. Sometimes you have to leave some people behind, some friends, to follow your new lifestyle. Because God is telling you, these are the people I don't want you to be with. This is the lifestyle. And then you must listen.